All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your official KBA broadcast of your Kingston Colts hosted intermediate tournament semifinal matchup between the Kingston Colts DHunt squad and your Canada Reds. So we go first up on the sticks to start off the top of the first. It is the Kingston Colts, and it'll be none other than Jack Forrestel first up into the box. Forrestel readying himself in the box. That pitch just catches the outside edge. 2-1 is the count. That one right down the middle for strike number 2. It's 2 count now. Forrestel's got to be cautious. Pitcher winds one up and delivers wide and low. That one hits the dirt. Great eye by Forrestel, leaving that one down there. It's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch catches just the bottom edge of the strike zone for strike number 3, and he's out of here. Here we go, number 8, Cam of your Kingston Colts up in the box. That ball, wide and low. Great eye by Cam, leaving that one over there. That pitch catches the inside edge for strike number 1. 1's right across the board. 1-1 is the count. So here we go. Next pitch, he winds one up and catches the outside edge for strike number 2. Cam. That one way inside, clips just off, I believe, the handle of his bat for ball number 2. Number 24 of your Reds launches one right down the middle. Cam, some great contact. Fortunately for him, came through a little late on it. It's fouled way off to the right side. Pitcher winds one up. That one right down the middle for strike number 3. Number 24 of the Reds fires one right down the middle. His first pitch against McKay. Oh, 1 count against McKay. McKay lets that one be. It's just high. 1-1 is the count. McKay gets some great contact on that one. It sails way out to right field. McKay, he turns the corner on first. He's got wheels on him. He goes all the way to second. He comes to a screeching halt. He'll be safe on 2. A massive double from McKay, and suddenly the Colts have got something to work with. As here we go, it'll be Nate Morrow up in the box for the Colts. Lets the first one go. A great eye on him. It's low and wide. 24 of your Reds keeping an eye on their man on second. Morrow lets that one go for ball number 2. Next pitch to Morrow. That one just catches the inside edge for strike number 1. 2-1 is the count. Morrow lets that one go. It's right down the middle for strike number 2. 2's right across the board. 2-2 is the count. Morrow's got answer protect mode now. That one catches the outside edge for strike number 3. And that'll do it for the top of the first. A phenomenal defensive effort from your Canada Reds. And we'll be right back at the bottom of the first inning. And ladies and gentlemen, we are right back into the action. Into the batter's box for your Canada Reds is number 32, Tyler Benoit. Tyler, some patience on that one. Lets it go. It's below the strike zone for ball number 1 on the mound. For your Kingston Colts is number 12, McKay. McKay winds one up and he delivers it right down the middle and a swing and a miss from Tyler Benoit for strike number 1. McKay taking his time with this one. just catches the outside edge of the plate for strike number 2. Here we go. McKay winds one up, delivers right down the middle. Tyler gets a bat on it, and it sails way off. Fouled way to the right through the trees. McKay winding up another one. That one right down the middle. Some great contact from Benoit. It's way out to left field. The Colts can't get a handle on it. They're forced to run. The ball dribbles all the way over to the fence. Benoit makes a mad dash for third. Rounds the corner, and he'll come to a halt, and he is safe on third. A massive triple from the Reds. And they've got a man in scoring position. Apologies. You can't see him on third. Camera not quite wide enough to capture all of it, but I promise he is over there. McKay, one man on base to worry about. He winds one up, delivers. Just inside is number 17, Alex Lem, in the box for the Reds. McKay taking his time with this one. He delivers it right down the middle. Lem gets a bat on it, but it's fouled off. Let the fence. He makes a mad dash for home, and he is safe. First run of the game. Scored by the phenomenal hustle of Tyler Benoit. And that'll put the Reds up 1-0. Lem receiving all kinds of encouragement from his dugout. McKay winds one up, delivers right down the middle. Lem gets a... Here's number 24, Sam of your Canada Reds. Lets that one go. Catches it to the strike zone for strike number 1. Sam Dutrazak readying himself next to the plate. He lets that one go. It's inside. Great eye by Sam. That one right down the middle. First strike number 2. 1-2 is the count. Sam, great eye on that one. He let it go. It was outside the strike zone. McKay winding one up. Delivers just on the outside edge of the zone. Sam gets a bat on it, and it's fouled way off to the side. Sounded like it hit something over there. Hopefully no property damage. McKay taking his time with this one. Communicating with his back catcher. That one catches the outside edge of the plate for strike number 3. Phenomenal work from the likes of McKay and Morrow alike. Morrow backing him up behind the plate. There we go, Cam White. Next up to bat for the Reds. He lets that one go. It's a touch too high for ball number 1. McKay slinging one right from the mound, catching the outside edge of the strike zone. 1-1 is the count. McKay delivering it right down the middle. White gets a bat on it. It rolls through the infield to the short. The Colts can't get a handle on it in time. Cam White runs it out to first, and he'll be safe there. As here comes Joel Keeley of your Canada Reds. Keeley lets that one go. Catches the outside edge for strike number 1. McKay keeping an eye on the man on first. He winds it up, delivers. This time on the other side of the strike zone, just catches the inside. For strike number 2, 0-2 is the count. Keeley's got to play this one cautious. McKay. Delivers one right down the middle. A swing and a miss from Keeley, and he'll be out. And that is out number 3. The Colts. Productive defensive inning. But nonetheless, the Reds do come away with 1 run. Thanks to the efforts of Tyler Benoit. They will have a 1-0 lead going into the second, and we will see you then. And we are right back into the action. Stepping into the batter's box for your Kingston Colts, it is Jackson Hinchy. Hinchy waiting on that one. Lets it go. It's a right down the middle for strike number 1. On the mound for your Canada Reds, it is Sam Dutrzak. Sam slings another one right down the middle for strike number 2. Sam. Another one right down the middle, swing and miss from Hinchy, and that'll be out number 1 for the Canada Reds. It's Hudson Wood up now at the plate for the Colts. As here comes Sam, eyeing up his opponent. He winds one up for the mound, slings that one just below the strike zone. Great eye on Wood, leaves that one down there for ball number 1. Sam taking his time with this one, looking for that inside edge, just a little too far inside. 2-0 count now. Sam. That one's high and wild. Wood forced to dodge it away that one for ball number 3. 3-0 is the count. So here we go. Dutrzak slings one right down the middle for strike number 1. Making sure he needs catcher on the same page. Another one right down the middle for strike number 2. And we're at a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Duchezak. That one way inside. Wood forced to dodge it away for ball number 4. And he'll take his walk to first. And the Colts have got something to work with. Duchezak. Winding one up. Wood sees an opportunity. Makes a mad dash for second. He'll get there in time, and he's safe on bag number 2. A great long toss effort by the back catcher of the Reds. Seems to have thrown it so hard he broke his sunglasses. We'll see a slight delay as he gets that sorted. It's McLean now up to bat for the Colts. McLean looking for a bunt off that one. And that'll be strike number 1. Sam Duchezak takes time with this one. He slings it right down the inside edge. McLean takes a jab at it. That'll be strike number 3, and he's out of here. Next up for the Colts, it's Gage Snyder. Snyder readying himself in the box. Duchezak lines one up and delivers over the plate, just a touch too high. Duchezak keeping an eye on Wood on second. Fires another one just a tad too high. Gage Snyder lets that one be for ball number 2. Duchezak, that one low and inside. Great work by the likes of Owen Brown. Stopping that ball, not letting it get out of control. Sam finds the zone, that one right down the middle for strike number 1. Next pitch from Duchezak, that one outside and it's dropped. Snyder makes a mad dash for first. Hudson Wood, mad dash for zone for third, and he'll be safe over there. We've got the corners all filled up for the Colts. Next up into the box for the Colts, it's Lane. Lane letting that one go. It catches the outside edge for strike number 1. Sam keeping an eye on those runners. Winds one up. Snyder making a mad dash for second. Brown opting for the toss to third. An attempt to pick off Hudson Wood. he will be safe and maintain his position. And the Colts, no, a man on second and a man on third as here's Lane. In the box, lets that one go, hits the dirt. 2-2 is the count. 2 is right across the board. Sam. Winding one up, slings it right over the plate, and a swing and a miss from Lane. It'll be strike number 3, and he's out, and that'll do it for the top of the second. Another scoreless inning for the Colts, so we'll be right back at the bottom of the inning. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just about ready to kick things off the bottom of the second. Jackson White into the batter's box for your Canada Reds. And it's McKay on the mound. McKay winds one up. Delivers right down the middle, swing and a miss from White. That's strike number 1. And here we go. McKay delivers another one through the strike zone, catches the outside edge, a swing and a miss from White. That's strike number 2. He's got to play this one cautious now. Hump calls time. I'll give home plate a quick dusting. And we are ready to get going once again as McKay winding one up. Slings it a little too high and wide. Great eye by White. 1-2 is the count. That one just inside. And that one White takes a jab at it for strike number 3. He'll be the first out of the inning for the Colts. Owen Brown of your Canada Reds next up into the batter's box. We've seen what he can do defensively behind the plate as back catcher. Let's see what he's got on offense here. Brown waiting for the pitch from McKay. McKay delivers one a little too high and wide for ball number 1. It's McKay. Crank his knee up and deliver one right down the middle for strike number 1. McKay. Taking side with this one. He'll wind one up, deliver right over the plate, catching that outside edge. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. And here we go. McKay slings another one right over the plate. Brown, a great job staying alive. He fouls that one right off into a tree. He'll lift to swing another swing as here we go. McKay knows what he wants to deliver, and here it comes. Right down the middle, and some great contact from Brown. It rolls right through the infield. And it's a routine scoop and a routine pass for the shortstop of your Kingston Colts for out number 2 of the inning. The Colts looking calm on defense. McKay winding one up. It's right down the middle, and James Hawks will take a rip at it. Can't find contact. As here's McKay winding up another one. That one just a little too wide. Hawks, great eye for ball number 1. 1-1 is the count. So here's McKay, that one. Catching that inside edge for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here we go, pitch from McKay. Too far to the outside. That'll be ball number 2. 2's right across the board. McKay catches the bottom inside corner for strike number 3, and that's 3 up and 3 down for your Kingston Colts. And we will see you at the top of the 3rd. And ladies and gentlemen, we are right back underway. This will be Bauer, DeVal of your Kingston Colts up in the batter's box. It's like a rip and foul that one off. He had a good look at it. Unfortunately, just clipped off the top of the bat for strike number 1. Phenomenal pitch from White of your Canada Reds on the mound. That one catches the outside edge for strike number 2. DeVal, he's going to enter protect mode now. DeVal waiting on the pitch. He takes a rip at that one. Great work by him. Fouling off anything close, waiting for his pitch. White on the mound, slings that one. It's outside and low. DeVal wanted to rip at it. That's strike number 3. He's out of here. Young of your Kingston Colts will be next into the box. Going to create some offense here off of White. White, that one. High and wild. Great eye by Young, leaving that one up there. White. Take his time with this pitch. Perhaps looking to bait a swing. That one's just outside. Young sees it coming and leaves it over there. White. Right down the middle. Phenomenal pitch from Jackson White. That one's way outside for ball number 3. Young takes a rip at that one. Can't find contact. That'll be strike number 2. 3 balls, 2 strike. We're at a full count. Pitch from White. It's right down the middle. Young wanted a piece of it, and he got one. He'll stay alive to swing another day. So here comes White on the mound. That one a little too high, and Young will take his place on first. The Colts have got a man on base to work with now. So here comes Emmett Bampton of the Kingston Colts into the box. White keeping an eye on Young. Winds one up and slings one. Just catches the inside edge of that home plate, and that'll be strike number 1 for Bampton. Pitch by White, catches the strike zone, and Brown looking for the long toss to second. Young finds a safe spot over there. He's safe on the second bag. Bampton lets that one go. It's right down the middle for strike number 3. And here comes Jack Forrestal of the Kingston Colts. White keeping an eye on Young on second. Always wary on second. He kicks up his leg, fires one right down the inside edge. Forrestal takes a rip at it, comes through just a touch late. It's fouled way off to the left. Jack Forrestal has returned to his position in the batter's box. Forrestal forced to duck out of the way of that one for ball number 1. Owen Brown, a great job tracking down that wild pitch, putting some pressure on Young on second, forcing him to stay put. Young on second. Forrestal in the batter's box. White receiving all kinds of encouragement from his dugout. He's keeping an eye on Young. White fires one right down the middle. Forrestal finds some great contact on it. Dribbles right between the short and the second baseman. Young making a mad dash for home. And a great play by the defense of the Canada Reds. A long toss to Owen Brown, who scoops it up and puts it right down on Young, and he'll be out of here. And the Reds once again managed to fend off the Colts offense. We're still at a 1-0 ball game. We will see you at the bottom of the third. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just about ready to get right back into the action. We'll see a momentary delay as the umpire and the coach of your Kingston Colts will exchange a few words. And here we go. Up at the plate for the Canada Reds, it is Hudson Cobb. Pardon me. No, pardon me. That was right. Hudson Cobb. Forced to dodge out of the way of that one for ball number one. Up on the mounds for your Kingston Colts. It is number 8, Cam. Cam fires that one. It's down the middle, just a touch too low. Cam. That one catches the inside edge. Cobb takes a rip at it. Dribbles right by the shortstop to left field, and the Colts get a handle on it in time to keep him at first, but he is safe at first, and the Reds have something to work with. Number 39, Niccolo Stevenson takes a rip on his first pitch he's seen, and it's going all the way to the back, right between left and center field, and Cobb will turn the corner on third. He'll make it all the way home. Stevenson comes to a screeching halt on second. A phenomenal double, pushing another run home for the Reds, and they double the lead. 2-0 game in favor of the Reds. Harlan Aubie of the Reds up at the plate. Lets the first one go for ball number one. 1-0 is the count. Cam up on the mound, backed up by Morrow behind the plate. Cam slings that one. Just catches the outside edge for strike number one. One's right across the board. 1-1 is the count. Cam steps off the mound, looking to pick off the runner on second. Stevenson makes a mad dash for third, and he will be safe over there. Great work by Niccolo Stevenson. Great patience, waiting for the opportunity and capitalizing upon it when it appears. Here's Cam on the mound. Cam keeping an eye on Stevenson. Slings one right over the plate. Aubie makes some great contact on it. It dribbles out to the short. Makes a catch and a play at first. And that batter is out, but Stevenson found his way home for the third run of the game for the Reds. Number 92, Nate Charette. Up in the box for the Reds. Takes a swing and a miss at the first one for strike number one. As here's Cam delivering one way out. Pardon me, catches the outside edge for strike number two. A swing and a poke on that one by the likes of Charette. And he'll put the wheels on to first, and he's there with plenty of time. The Reds once again have a man on base. 2 outs in the favor of the Colts. And stepping up to the plate is Tristan Rankin. Tristan waiting for the pitch from Cam. Cam delivers one a little too low. Charette sees an opportunity, makes a mad dash for second. And he'll be safe over there on the second bag. The umpire, take a quick second. The plate nice and shiny for us as here we go, Cam. Returning to the mound. He'll wind one up and deliver just a little inside, and Charette sees an opportunity, makes a mad dash for third, and he is safe. Nate Charette now on third. I know you can't see him, but I promise he's over there. Charette on third, and Rankin takes a rip at that one. Tips it right off the top of the bat. It'll be fouled off. Two one is the count. And Cam, that one too high. Good eye by Tristan Rankin, leaving that one over there. 3-1 is the count now, and Cam keeping an eye on Charette on third. He slings one right over the plate. Rankin makes some great contact. It's sailing all the way to center field. And it's a routine catch for the center fielder. And Charette sees an opportunity and makes a mad dash home. And he'll be safe. Fourth run of the game for your Canada Reds. Here we go, Cam. Slings that one right over the plate. It's Tyler Benoit. Gets a good piece on it. Just a little early on it. It's fouled way off to the left. Ball returned to the hands of Cam of your Kingston Colts. He lines one up and delivers a little too far inside. Great eye by Tyler Benoit, leaving that one in there for ball number one. Next pitch from Cam. That one too far outside this time. Benoit, excellent patience. Leaves that one over there for ball number two. Cam. That one way inside. Tyler Benoit forced to dodge out of the way for ball number three. Cam taking his time with this pitch. Make sure he's in the zone. That one catches the bottom corner of the zone for strike number two. We're at a full count now, 3-2. So here we go. That pitch right down the middle. Benoit gets a piece of it. It's poked out between the third baseman and the short, and it rolls all the way to left field. And it's no problem for Tyler to get to first, and he'll be safe on the first bag. Alex Lem of your Canada Reds taking to the batter's box. Cam. That one a touch too high. Great eye by Lem, leaving that one up there for ball number one. Cam slings that one a little bit too wide. Good work by Morrow. Eyeing down the runner on first, making sure he stays put. As here comes Cam on the mound. Cam. That one a little too low. Good stop by Morrow. 3 balls, no strikes is the count. That pitch by Cam. Just a tad too far inside. Colts fans didn't seem a fan of that one. Lem will take his place on first. A big rip from the likes of Sam Dutrzak. It's a great scoop and pass by the likes of the Colts, but Dutrzak, he's got some wheels on him. He makes it to first in time and loads the bases right up. Here's Cam White of your Canada Reds up in the batter's box. Cam White waiting on the pitch from Cam of the Colts. Cam pitching to Cam. That one too far inside. Great eye by White. Here we go. Cam of the Colts. 3 runners to worry about. That one right down the middle for strike number 1. A great pitch from Cam. As White lets that one go. It's right down the middle once again for strike number 2. 1 and 2 is the count. Pitch from Cam. Just barely in the strike zone. Cam White gets a piece of that one, as he is now entering protect mode, fouling anything off that's anywhere close. It's Cam on the Colts on the mound. He's keeping an eye on those runners. Slings that one way outside. Ball number 1, I believe. 1 and 2 is the count. So here comes Cam on the mound. Cam winds one up and slings it right over the plate. White gets a great piece of it. It's kicked all the way to right field, and Benoit makes it home, as does Dutrazak. And that's 2 more runs for the Reds, and that'll be 5 for the inning. What a display of offensive effort from the Reds. They extend the lead all the way up to 6-0. We will see how the Colts respond right at the top of the 4th. And we are all ready to go. Stepping up into the batter's box for your Kingston Colts. It is Cam. Seen what he can do from the mound. What can he do on offense here? Cam. First pitch from White. He gets some great contact on it. Rolls right out to the shortstop, who fires a pass to first. Just in the nick of time, and Cam will be out. It's a fast first out of the inning for the Reds. And here we go, White on the mound, exchanging some nods with his back catcher, making sure they're on the same page. And that one, a little movement on it, caught the outside edge. A phenomenal pitch from the likes of Jackson White. And here we go, White. That one way too low, hits the dirt for ball number 1. Does number 12, McKay, of your Kingston Colts. up in the batter's box. White slings one right over the plate. McKay gets a piece of it. Rolls right to the third baseman. Third baseman fires a pass off to first and can't find the glove. And McKay will be safe on first, and the Colts have got something to work with now. So here's Nate Morrow. He's next up into the batter's box for your Kingston Colts. Morrow eyeing up White. First pitch. Touch too high for ball number 1. White keeping an eye on the runner on first. Lines one up, slings it a little inside. Morrow takes a rip at it anyways, tips off the top of the bat. And that'll be strike number 1 against Morrow. White lining one up right down the middle. Morrow takes a rip at it. It's fouled way off behind, almost hit my car right on the side there. So here we go now. I'm a little worried about my car, to be honest now, but here comes White. That one just outside. Brown, a long toss to second. Looking to put a stop to the dash of McKay, but McKay slide into second. He'll be safe over there. White keeping an eye on McKay on second. Sizes up Morrow. That one. Pardon me, a great cut by Morrow. Just tips off the top of the bat for another foul ball. White taking his time with this one, making sure he and Brett White always keeping a wary eye on McKay. White lines one up, and Morrow gets a great piece of it. Sails right over the shortstop all the way to center field. Scoots up by the center fielder, makes a long toss. They can't make it happen in time. McKay made a mad dash, got his foot on the plate in time. And he'll be safe for the first run of the Colts game. And the Colts shrinking the lead a little bit. And they've got something to work with. The runner on base here. It's Morrow on base. It's Jackson Hinchy up at the mound. Morrow made a mad dash for first and a phenomenal effort by Owen Brown of your Canada Reds. A long toss. Morrow made it to the second bag just in the nick of time. He'll be safe over there. So here's Hinchy winding up the bat. Hinchy lets that one be. It's outside for a ball. White keeping an eye on Morrow on second. And he slings that one right over the plate. Hinchy gets a piece of it. It rolls off to the side for a foul ball. And we're right back where we started. Morrow will make his way back to second. Hinchy back up at the plate. White slings that one right down the middle. Swing and a miss from Hinchy. That'll be strike number 2. 2-2s right across the board. 2-2s the count. White always wary eye on the runner. Slings that one right over the plate. Hinchy gets a great piece of it. It's a pop fly to the infield. Small miscommunication from the Reds. Couldn't decide who was catching it, but nonetheless, they do make it happen. And Hinchy will be out. It's 2 outs now, I believe, in the favor of the Reds. Morrow remains on second. Hudson Wood stepping into the box for your Kingston Colts. White exchanging a nod with Brown, making sure they're both on the same page. White slings one right down the middle for strike number 1. Hudson Wood sizing up his opponent. White keeping an eye on Morrow. Wood takes a jab at that one. Can't find contact. Can't find contact. It's strike number 2. White knows what pitch to deliver. He winds one up and he steps off the mound, fires it off to second. Dropped by the second baseman. Morrow sees an opportunity, makes a mad dash for third, and he'll be safe in the third bag. And suddenly the Colts have another man in scoring position. So here comes White, 2 against Wood. White takes a rip at that one, finds some great contact. It's kicked to the third baseman, makes a long toss to first, and he is out. Good job offensively by the Colts, but nonetheless, the Reds do make quick work of them. The Colts do manage to put 1 run up on the board. We've got a 6-1 ball game. We'll be right back with some Canada Reds offense at the bottom of the 4th. And ladies and gentlemen, we are right back into the action. As on the mound For your Kingston Colts, it is Nate Morrow. Nate, he's pitching against Joel Keeley. Morrow sizing up his opponent, slings one, catches outside of the strike zone, and Keeley takes a rip and a miss at it. And here we go, Morrow. That one right down the middle. Keeley gets a piece of it. It's tipped right off the top of the bat. Right back over the backstop towards the parking lot. A sigh of relief. All the parents in the audience as no cars are hit. And here comes Morrow. That one way inside. Keeley forced to duck out of the way. Morrow winding up on the mound. He slings it. Just a touch too high. Great eye by Keeley, leaving that one up there. We're at a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Morrow knows exactly what pitch to deliver. Here it comes. That one. Just a touch too high. Great eye by Keeley. He'll take his place on first. As next up into the batting box, it's number 13, Jackson White of your Canada Reds. He takes his time getting up there. It's a few practice swings in. Making sure he's in the zone. Jackson White takes a rip at that one. He pokes it all the way out to right field. And Keeley, who was on first before that hit from the likes of White, puts the wheels on, turns the corner on second, makes it to third, and he is safe over there. White on first, Keeley on third, and Brown up at the plate. Brown takes a swing and a miss. Morrow on the mound, backed up by Brampton behind the plate. Morrow, that one a little bit too high. White makes a mad dash for second. The long toss attempt from Brampton, can't make it there in time. Pardon me, from Brampton, can't make it there in time. Morrow on the mound. Deep in thought, he winds one up. That one a touch too high. Brown looked like he wanted a piece of that one, but hesitates mid-swing and takes the ball. Great pitch from Morrow, swing and a miss from Brampton. Brampton, he's got runners on second and on third to work with here. Pitch from Morrow right down the middle. Brampton gets a great bat on it. It's poked all the way out to right field once again. The Colts defense gets it in, but not in time to put a stop to Keeley, who makes it over the plate. The 7th run of the game for the Reds. Brampton and Morrow exchanging some signals. Making sure they're on the same page. Corners loaded up for the Reds. That pitch right down the middle to Hawks. Hawks gets a piece of it. It's fouled right off the top of the bat. Sails back towards the parking lot, narrowly avoiding a biker who happened to be passing through right at that moment. Once again, that foul ball disturbingly close to my car. And here we go. Morrow returning to the mound. That pitch just catches the bottom outside corner for strike number 2. James Hawks of your Canada Reds in the batter's box facing off against Morrow. Morrow takes his time with this one, lines it up, fires one. Just a touch too high, but a swing and a miss from Hawks, and he'll be out. Brown saw an opportunity and seized it, made a mad dash from first to second. He'll be safe over there. Runners on second and on third for your Canada Reds. Morrow winding one up, catches the top corner of the strike zone for strike number 1, and that is Hudson Cobb in the box for the Reds. Hudson takes a rip at that one, just clips off the top of the bat for strike number 2. Here we go, Morrow. The mound ump says play, and we're good to go. Morrow slings one way inside. McBain forced to dodge out of the way. And White, Jackson White of your Canada Reds, sees an opportunity off the drop pitch and makes a dash for home. He'll touch the plate, and that's the 8th run of the game for the Reds. Morrow, keep an eye on the runner on third. Slings one right down the middle. Cobb gets a piece of it. It's popped high in the infield. It hits grass. It's a foul ball. Hudson will live to swing another swing, and Morrow fires one right down the middle. Hudson gets a great piece of it. It's sailing all the way to center field. Center fielder of the Colts gets a catch on it. And he'll be out, but nonetheless, Brown makes his way from third to home and scores another run for the Reds. 9-1 ball game now, 8-run lead for the Canada Reds. Morrow taking a breather. Fires that one, just catches the outside edge of the strike zone for strike number 1. That'll be Niccolo Stevenson up in the box for your Canada Reds. Morrow winds up another one. That one too low. Stevenson takes a rip at it for strike number 2. Morrow slinging one right over the plate. Stevenson takes a great rip at it, but it clips just off the top of the bat for foul ball. Stevenson lining up for the pitch from Morrow, pokes it out to third, and puts the wheels on, heading to first. Third baseman of the Colts struggles to get a handle on it, and Stevenson will be safe on first, and suddenly the Reds have someone on base to work with once again. So here we go, first pitch from Morrow against this batter. It's against Harlan Aubie. Harlan took a rip of that one for strike number 1. Morrow delivers another one, that one too low. Harlan lets it be. Stevenson sees an opportunity, makes a dash for second. He'll be safe on second bag. Morrow sizing up Aubie. That one too low. It hits the dirt. Howie leaves it down there. For ball number 1, 1-1 is the count. One straight across the board as Morrow retakes the mound. Taking his time with it, making sure he's in the zone. Gives his back catcher a nod and fires one. Low and inside. Great eye on Albie. Leaving that one be for ball number 2. Here comes the pitch from Morrow. That one catches the bottom edge of the strike zone for strike number 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes is the count. We've got a full count. Stevenson taking a healthy lead off from second. Pitch from Morrow is no good, and Stevenson seizes the drop pitch opportunity, makes a mad dash for third. He's safe over there. Harlan Obby safe on first. Corners loaded up for your Canada Reds. Here's Nate Morrow on the mound. First pitch, a swing and a miss from the likes of Nate Charette. Charette lets that one be. It catches the outside edge for strike number 2. Runners on second and third for Nate to work with here. Here we go. That one way outside. Nate lets it be for ball number 1. Here we go. Morrow winds one up, delivers way outside. The runners hesitate. It's a scramble play for the Reds. Stevenson and Obby not sure what to make of the misplay on the Colts' part. An unfortunate miscommunication leads to a tag out, and that'll put an end to this productive Reds offense. We'll see how the Colts respond at the top of the 5th. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just about ready to kick things off once again. First pitch of the inning, McLean takes a rip at it. Bounces right to the second baseman. It's a routine scoop and toss to first for the first out, a fast one. And the Reds already have one in their favor. That pitch catches the outside of the zone. It's Alex Lem up there on the mound for your Canada Reds, pitching against Snyder. Lem, that one looked good. Snyder took a rip at it. Couldn't find contact for strike number 2. Lem, sizing up his opponent, slings that one. Just a tad too high for ball number 1. 1-2 is the count. And here we go. Pitch from Lem. Snyder takes a rip at it. Can't find contact. Pitch is dropped. Snyder sees an opportunity, makes a valiant effort for first, but the Reds managed to put a stop to it, and they've got 2 in their favor as here comes Lane of your Kingston Colts up into the batting box. Lane sizing up the pitcher. Lem sauces one. Catches that bottom outside corner for strike number 1. Lem winding one up. He delivers right down the middle for strike number 2. Here we go, Lem. That one right down the middle once again, and a swing and a miss from Lane. A dropped pitch. He has an opportunity for first, but the Reds are all over it. And what a fast half of an inning that was. 3 up, 3 down in timely fashion for the Reds. And we will see you at the bottom of the 5th. And pardon me, ladies and gentlemen, coaches have rechecked the rules, and we are cutting the game here. 9-1 ball game in the favor of the Reds. And your Canada Reds will be moving on to the finals, which will be happening right here on the official KBA channel. Right at 12 p.m. You're not going to want to miss it. I've been Ryan Hennessy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you come back at 12 for the final.